And we continue to get you details on the Union Health Ministry guidelines that have just been issued for the COVID vaccination of children who are between the age group of 15 to 18, precaution dose of healthcare and frontline workers and 60 plus population with comorbidities. Rishika joins me from the Mumbai newsroom because Rishika, a set of guidelines has also been put out of the COVID features and provisions and how it will work for those getting a booster shot, vis-a-vis how it will work for the new beneficiaries between the age group of 15 to 18. Take us through all the details.
Right. We'll again go to the document that has been put out by the Union Health Ministry. For the new beneficiaries aged 15 to 18 years, all those who are above 15 years of age, they will be able to register on the CoWIN portal, and those whose birth year is 2007 or before, they will be eligible for registering on the CoWIN portal. They can self-register. They don't need their parents to register for them. They need to have an existing account on the CoWIN portal, or they can create a new one through their mobile numbers. They can also be registered on-site by the verifier or the vaccinator who is administering the vaccine, and appointments can be booked online, or they can just walk into the vaccine centers and book an appointment right there itself. And the option for vaccination will only be co-vaccine. So only co-vaccine can be administered to the age group of 15 to 17, as this is the only vaccine that has been granted emergency use by the Union Health Ministry. There are more questions though that are arising if teenagers can opt for other vaccines within India. There might be some people coming in from abroad who've been administered a dose of, say, Pfizer or the Oxford vaccine. And will they be administered the second dose of co-vaccine within India? So we will need to we will need to wait and watch for those guidelines from the government, what the government has to say on that. But for now, these are the guidelines. Only co-vaccine for the age group of 15 to 18 will be starting from January 10th. Back to you, Suresha.
Right, Rishika, they're getting us all the details of how it will work from here on. Starting the 3rd of January, as this document clearly states that the new guidelines will come into effect from then and will be reviewed from time to time. Also, one important point that the document states is that the prioritization and sequencing of the precautionary dose would be based on the completion of 9 months, that is 39 weeks, from the date of administration of the second dose when it comes to healthcare workers and frontline workers who have already received 2 doses, and the next dose will be provided from 10th January moving on. Also, for children between the age of 15 to 18, it would begin from the 3rd of January, and for such beneficiaries, vaccination option would be co-vaccine only, as Rishika mentioned. We're trying to get you more voices to get a sense of how it is going to work from here on, because India really stands at a stage where 60% or close to 60% of the population is vaccinated with both doses, and close to 90% of the population has already got the first dose of the vaccination. And at this point, when booster doses would be given, or as is being termed as a precautionary dose, this is for healthcare workers, frontline workers, and those above the age of 60 with comorbidities. That exercise is all set to begin from the 10th of January. Meanwhile, 3rd of January is the date that has been put out for children between the age of 15 to 18, and they would be vaccinated with the only option being given of co-vaccine. Dr. Nandita Palshetkar is with me on the phone line. Dr. Nandita, we were just talking about this yesterday, and of course the process that has already begun, the dates have already been put out, and your take on the CoWIN app, which will also now function in a way where children between 15 to 18 can self-register, or they can walk in, or they don't necessarily need their parents to register for them.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That is something I think which is, it's unbelievable what empowerment we're giving the children. So my take is that 15-year-olds today are very mature. And if the government has come to this decision, I'm sure, with the inputs of everybody, there has been a lot of discussion on this. And 15 plus, they would be able to just walk in and take it. And the other thing about Covaxin is, we are giving Covaxin even to pregnant girls. So the safety should not be a worry, because a lot of people put in yesterday in your questionnaire, that we are worried about it. The parents are worried about the safety of the vaccine. So I think if we're giving pregnant women who are carrying another child and so early in life, so I think the safety issue should we will try and tell everybody that don't worry about the safety issues of the thing. The only thing that is worrisome is the history should be definitely elicited from the children, that they do not have any reaction to vaccines or anything, previous vaccines. I think that is a point which we
Oh,
need
yes,
to
absolutely. Very important point that you've mentioned, Dr. Nandita.